Welcome back to TIAA Bank Field on the shores of the St. Johns River in Jacksonville, Florida.
It's the second quarter of play, and it's the Jags in possession of the ball. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the made field goal, back out Lambo to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The KC offense and Clyde Edwards-Helaire getting the ball back here.
He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Josh Allen, his second sack of the night. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Nicole Hardman, the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down.
Here's Tommy Townsend now.
He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Here's Dorsett. A nice little juke.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He does have the 1 interception, Charles, but I think that's been more than offset by the 3 first-half touchdown passes.
I would agree with you. There is a blemish, but when you've thrown 3 touchdown passes to try and erase it, that's a little bit better than the ratio that all NFL coaches are seeking from their quarterbacks, and he's giving it to them.
They'll take the 3 to win
every single time.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Looking to throw. Alexander looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. They got touchdown Jaguars.
Seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the NFC Championship game held earlier today. And it is the Carolina Panthers who are heading back to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this AFC Championship game. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl as I'm privileged to hand things back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3, and they have made this look easy. There's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Alexander. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown! DJ Chark. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Lambo on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. 67 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll try to run for it. On Edwards-Helaire, I don't think he got there. He did not. They'll stop him short.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Here's the Chiefs punter now. He's been terrific so far. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline.
Jags football again. DJ Chark ready to rock and roll.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Looking to throw. Alexander steps away to his left. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll run on first down. Robinson, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
James Robinson with his second touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Josh Allen in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing.
It's been fun.
That's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the third quarter. On first down, Alexander escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Back to throw. Alexander dancing to his left. Dances by him. How did he stay on his feet? Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. On the run, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On first and 10, Alexander eluding the pressure right. Man open, it's Robinson. Touchdown, Jaguars.
James Robinson
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead will swell by 1 more. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, 65 yards.
And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target
as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
They are getting closer and closer to lifting that Lamar Hunt trophy. Not home just yet, but trying to polish things off here as they start 1st and 10.
And this one's incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the gun on third down. Alexander, flush to his right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing on first down. Alexander. Robinson's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
Yeah, I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they're really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Here's Powell on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. To begin this drive. Now their backs really against the wall now. They AFC title game, and they have gotten all they could handle and then some. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Mahomes now to throw. He finds Robinson. They find some open field here. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, 67 yards. And the Chiefs gain a bit of respectability. Extra point by Butker is on target as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Returnable for Dorsett. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
on first down. Alexander. There goes a deep ball. End zone.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Alexander.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The Jaguars on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
One through, and they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one.
But it'll be second down. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Chiefs on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Oh, this is intercepted. Intended for Hill. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Yeah, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The kick by Lambeau is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. It's a squib kick, picked up near the 25. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it out past the 35.
KC's offense ready to take over.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. K'Lavon Chaisson in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. Guys, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left.
Well, the ball is out. Edwards-Helaire lost it, and the Jags grab it.
And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
On the move to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl 56.
All right, so we've covered one half of our Super Bowl matchup. Let's get to the other half, the Jacksonville Jaguars. And when it comes to this franchise, you can go through every season of their existence, all the way back to 1995, and you won't find a single solitary Super Bowl appearance. Now, what you will find is how they advanced to the AFC Championship twice in their first 5 seasons. But, I mean, those days feel like ancient history. So, yeah, these past few years, the only way you'd see the Jags deep in the playoffs was in a game of Madden. And by the way, speaking of Madden, you know they ran the simulation for who's going to win the big game. Now, I got to tell you, I think they got it.
And they stopped him for a minute.
All I'm saying is the first one you Tonight on EA Sports, Super Bowl 56.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the champions from the NFC, the Carolina Panthers. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. He can't get him down. Robinson, a first down and then some. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Nobody leaked. Big play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Alexander. That's to the veteran tight end, Carter Landry. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Alexander. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
They're going to get
It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Laviska Shenault with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Jags are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 4 plays, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. Back deep is Philip Dorsett. Taking it about the 16. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Back to throw. Alexander flushed out right. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game.
Oh, he fakes a spike. Being chased out left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now a give right side. It's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Alexander forced out to his left. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Back to throw. Alexander buying time to his left. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Looking to throw. Alexander. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark there to make the grab.
And the Jaguars will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught at the 5. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when it was to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Darnold.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Darnold from the gun. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now a give right side McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. On first down, this is McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And his kick is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board, and you're
looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Alexander. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. On 3rd down, Alexander escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Steps away to his left.
And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Darnold's throw is caught here by Anderson.
Touchdown, Carolina! Robbie Anderson, 43 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is down to a field goal. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over.
Throwing to start the drive. Alexander eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield for Jones. And some space here. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
On second down, McCaffrey. Room here to run. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. Darnold now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Moore. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? A shotgun snap for Darnold. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And his kick here is good. And that's going to tie us at 13. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they...
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. To throw on second down. Alexander dancing to his left. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st and 10, Alexander. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a give right side. It's Robinson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Josh Allen came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And through one half at least, this Super Bowl has been everything it was cracked up to be. All tied. What's your key for them, Charles, in the second half? And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time in trouble, and he's taken down. Caleb Chason drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
Well, I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? And we're usually talking about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took him to the limits.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And it's caught off the deflection. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. To throw on 3rd down. Alexander being chased out left. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, Robinson. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They run. Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Alexander. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw. Alexander flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that in, and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Jaguars have taken the lead. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying?
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back to throw, Darnold. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 here in the 3rd quarter of Super Bowl 56. Now it's Darnold. He finds his man, complete. It's Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 56 yards on the ground for him so far.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
From just shy of midfield, Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. K'Lavon Chaisson, his 2nd sack of the night.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Oh, good move. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And quickly they get to the line. To throw on 2nd down. Alexander. And got his man. Complete. Touchdown. DJ Chark. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jaguars are getting closer now to that ever-elusive 1st Super Bowl victory. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Here's Darnold. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. Here's Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Alexander. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Looking to throw. Alexander escaping the pressure right. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a 1st down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marvin Jones there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he floats one there, incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Now after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. More now to return.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Sam Darnold leading the offense. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one.
Meanwhile, Darnold's throw complete there to Moore.
A gain of 6 there on first. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
To throw is Darnold.
That caught by Trimble.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Darnold completes it.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 36, Darnold.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
A first down throw, Darnold. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Panthers.
Tommy Trimble.
27 yards.
And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
Now Joey Sly for the point after.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Back to throw. Alexander buying time to his left. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. On 3rd down, Alexander. And Shark calls it in. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Looking to throw. Alexander eluding the pressure right. Throw right side caught by Davis. Touchdown Jaguars. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Fake it, and it's caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. Darnold on 1st down. That'll be caught by Anderson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Moore. And he's brought down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To the air again, Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And he's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Back to throw again. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Tommy Tremble, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. So he's hit pay dirt twice, but still they're facing that deficit here in the second half.
So they're going to see if they can continue to find ways to get him the football, because obviously something is working for him to find the end zone twice. In any event, however this turns out, he's going to be hard to deal with in the film room, isn't it? He's going to want to know why he's not getting more passes thrown to him.
Those big tight ends are getting greedy. Sly on for the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hit. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Throwing on first down. Alexander steps away to his left. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And the Jaguars have done it. Jacksonville, the Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Super Bowl 56.
So in the aftermath of the big game, I sent a congratulatory text to a former guest who just so happened to, win the Super Bowl. And what I got back from Jacksonville's gifted rookie, well, I'm glad he said I could share it with all of you. Let me pull it up on my phone here real quick. Here it is.
Yes, sir! That championship, yes, sir! That championship ring gonna look real nice.
This is fame, not clout.
Ha ha! My guy did it, huh? Congratulations. I see all that hard work finally paid off for you. Hopefully, I'll see you there again next year, all right? Peace!
Yes, sir. Hey, I called it, didn't I? Hey, man, enjoy this moment. It's big. You deserve it. And hopefully I'll see you there next year.
Super Bowl champ, yo. Hey, hopefully I'll see you there next year. Congrats, man. That was wild.
Yo, it's the press checking in, man, and I just want to say congratulations on that dub, man. You did your thing, you stayed locked in, and you continue to give L's to everybody that comes in your way. Salute to you, man. See you soon, champ.
Can you believe this?
Believe what? What's up?
The season literally just ended, and he's already trying to get back to work.
Come on, Jay, you know him. He never stops.
Well, guess I better get in touch with Brandon.